Namaste, Sitaram. A pleasant good morning. Welcome to Rudraaya. I am your host, Nisha Sharma. And of course, Rudraaya is being brought to you with the kind compliments of Maharujadev Mandir. And the Mandir is located at 850 Tapscott Road, Unit 34 in Scarborough, with Tapscott and McNichol being our closest intersection. So as we go through the Navratri celebrations, today is the biggest day for the Navratri celebrations. It is Durga Ashtami. This evening we will be celebrating Durga Ashtami at the Mandir. So please come out and join in the puja. It is the day that we worship the 9 kanyas and the 1 boy. So please come out and join us in celebration. Puja starts at 6:30 and we will be concluding at 9 p.m. tonight. And of course, tomorrow we will join again for Sri Ram Navami celebrations from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. And of course, we meet in the evening at 6:30 to 8 to conclude the Navratri celebrations. So happy Durga Ashtami to all of you. We will now join our spiritual leader, Pandit Ravi Sharma, for our katha. Enjoy.
Namo Namo Amba Shiva Bhavani, Namo Namo Mata Maharani, Namo Namo Amba Shiva Bhavani, Namo Namo Mata Maharani. Prem se bole Shri Jagadambe Mata ki jai. So each and every one of us, we should all be aware that we are in the holy period of Navratri. Now it starts on this session that we all know that divine is remembered as Shri Durga, Shri Mata Lakshmi, Shri Mata Saraswati, Shri Mata Kali. More than 1,008 names are attributed to each of the divine names of the Lord. So more commonly, it is indicated that this period, the name Durga itself is synonymous with all good things. The name Durga is that which removes all forms of fear. And it is indicated that the word Durga constitutes of 5 syllables. D-U-G-R-G-A. It is indicated that a Da from this Durga stands for Daitya, Asura. Asura itself means the one who is of demonic nature. Meaning that these demons or these demonic nature that resides within each and every one of us. Or perhaps if we feel that we don't have it, we tend to see it manifest on others. When they hurl abuse at us, when they spit venom at us. So these are the type of demons that we're speaking about. Not someone, who we tend to hear or we see in a movie about. So the Da from this Durga is asking of the Divine Mother to help remove these demons from within us. Like the anger, the ego, the attachments that clouds our good judgment. The destruction of these negative virtues we ask of the Divine Mother. It is indicated the word the U. The U itself from this Durga stands for Vigna Nashaka. Vigna Nashaka is called as Sri Ganapati, who removes obstacles. So ultimately, when we bow down to Mata Durga, we gain the blessings of all deities. Asking the Divine Mother that remove all impeded obstacles that is preventing us from reaching our goal. Perhaps our goal is to get a promotion that we've been slighted for so long. Our goal is to pass this exam that we have written once, twice. We are finally ready to give up. Of what use? Devotees persevere, continue along this pathway. So Vigna Nashaka, the one who removes all the obstacles from our pathway. The Ra from this Durga symbolizes what we call as Roga Nashaka. Roga means disease. So whether it may be a physical disease that we have gone by the doctor, we have gone by a specialist, we have seen 1, we have seen 2, we've seen 3. We ask the Divine Mother to help rid us of these type of physical. We have a good doctor in the assembly, and so he gives every week this health topic, health corner on Rudraaya TV that airs every Saturday. And so he speaks about a medical point about how to get rid of these type of disease. And he was given a series and a part of mental ailment, or not only physical disease, but a mental disease that is also caused by our own self, and how we can be the one also medically we can get cured, or our scriptures teach us about yoga, or they teach us about dhyana, about meditation, or austerities also that we can perform and help get rid of such type of ailment. It is indicated that the word Ga stands for Pap Nashak, which means that to destroy any type of sinful tendencies. Now, our scriptures, we speak of what is called as a concept of sin. And the concept of sin in the Western world is different from Sanatan Dharma, because there is no word for sin in Hinduism or Sanatan Dharma. There is no Sanskrit word. So the closest word we get is a word called as Papa. Papa itself means to have sinful thought in our mind, to practice a sinful action. I'm sure that you understand what I mean. Causing harm or hurt to another. So we ask for divine that we are part and parcel. Harivyapaka sarvatra samana prema prakata huine jana. Which means, or what it implies, is that we have lit this light from this little scratch of light, that more candles and more diyas can be lit. Harivyapaka, that we are spark of the divine, and so we possess the same. Just as a drop of water possesses the same potency that it comes from the ocean, same, we were wet in the same manner. So we are all part and parcel. This is beautiful. सर्वत्र समाना हरिव्यापक सर्वत्र समाना प्रेम से प्रगर होई नहीं जाना। जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम। मंगल भवन रामा मंगल भवन साधु मंगल भवन यमंगलहारी द्रव कुसुत शरत जेर जियारी। जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय
राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम।
So we all part and parcel, and finally the from this Durga symbolizes what we call as Bhaya Nashaka. Bhaya itself means that we'll all have fear in life. Fear of what we don't know. Some of us, we are afraid that if there is no light while we are walking, we are always looking back. We are fearful that someone will come and usurp our position that we have. We are always fearful of this. And so we ask of the Divine Mother, may it be that in her hand, she has one hand in such manner, and she has another hand, and she has more than 2 hands, 4 hands, 8 hands, 16 hands. But one is called Varada Mudra and one is called Abhaya Mudra. Abhaya Mudra itself means that may she make us fearless in life. So we are not fearful of anything, but we are fearless. Just as how a lion walks through a jungle and he is not worried and he is not afraid of anything, in the same manner, we walk through the corridors of life, not walking like a lion or being like a lion and roaring at people and yelling at anyone and clear a pathway. It doesn't mean that. It means that we hold our head high. We know that we have done no wrong, and so we continue along this pathway. Devotees, there's so much itself that can tell us more about this. But this Navaratri tells us about the advent is twofold. This is called as Vasant Navaratri, or it is called as Spring Navaratri, or it's also called as Chaitra Navaratri. It tells us the holy month is called as Chaitra. And so in this holy month that it begins the worship of the divine. So she comes in all different forms, and in the nights as we go by along, we'll tell you more about it. But I thought today itself I would explain and tell you about a little portion. It tells us this day, because we also recording on next week Saturday, okay? But this day itself, not today, but the Ashtami day, it was stated that was called as, holy day. If we didn't make any effort, so blessed indeed are all of you who make an effort to attend some mandira and to offer some prayer or just to join your hands together. But the day itself comes and tells us that if you didn't make any effort, then we at least make some effort on this Ashtami day. It tells us that Sisutji Maharaj, Sri Narji, is narrating to the king, Janamajai. Janamajai is a king, and so although he had a jurisdiction and he had a power that was given to him after the demise of his father, in spite of all of this, in spite of having all the luxuries of the world, twitching his finger, everything was brought to him. He was most unhappy, and he found out that what was the cause of his unhappiness. It was only when Ved Vyaji Maharaj comes, the holy saint comes, and he enters into the shrine, this palace of this king, and the king comes and bows down and explains, and Ved Vyaji says that I have come to rid you of this ailment, that I understand of your worries. And so the Singhasan of Vyasasan was given, the rite itself was done, and so the king Janamajai, he is seated at the feet and he listens.
If you are looking to buy, sell, rent, or invest in real estate, look no further. Terry Diaram, your #1 sales representative. Terry comes with a wealth of experience and a proven record in providing complete real estate solutions. Terry offers flexible commercial rates for sellers and is committed to providing the highest level of service to his clients. Call Terry now for a free consultation at 416-890-1005 or visit his website at www.royalcanadianrealty.com. My dear viewers, we've come to the health segment of Rudraaya. We'll now join Dr. Sachin Ramkisoon for his health topic.
Sitaram and welcome to Health Corner. I am Dr. Sachin Ramkisoon, and today is the final session of our 6-part series on mental illness. Today we're discussing seasonal affective disorder, a fairly common condition that many are surprised to hear they may have. Seasonal affective disorder is a type of depression that is related to changes in the season. The symptoms typically start in the fall or early winter and resolve in the spring or summer. The depressive symptoms start out mild and become more severe as the winter season progresses. This is why seasonal affective disorder is also referred to as the winter blues or seasonal depression. What is interesting is that the prevalence of seasonal affective disorder increases the more north you live. For example, 1.5% of people in Florida have been diagnosed with seasonal affective disorder, but in Canada and Alaska, this number is close to 10%, or 1 in 10 people. Some of the symptoms of seasonal affective disorder are similar to depression, although may not be as severe. You may experience feelings of depression, loss of interest in activities, low energy, sleeping problems, changes in appetite or weight, feeling agitated, difficulty concentrating, feeling hopeless or guilty, and having frequent thoughts of death or suicide. Seasonal affective disorder is thought to be caused by a combination of factors. The first is the reduced level of sunlight in fall and winter, which disrupts the body's internal clock, leading to depressive symptoms. Another cause are changes in the brain's neurotransmitters, such as serotonin and melatonin. These are caused by a change in the season and reduced light exposure. Seasonal affective disorder is more common in women and more common if there is a personal or family history of depression. As mentioned, seasonal affective disorder appears to be more common among people who live further away from the equator, and this is due to the decreasing amount of light exposure during the winter months. If you have noticed the symptoms of seasonal affective disorder, then you should seek assistance by a medical professional. This condition is usually diagnosed by history and physical exam, although sometimes investigations are done to rule out any other causes of depression. The treatment for seasonal affective disorder includes light therapy, medications, psychotherapy, and physical exercise. The idea behind light therapy is that light exposure mimics the natural outdoor light, and this helps mood by correcting the levels of neurotransmitters in the brain. This is good to know since daily exposure to sunlight has been shown to decrease the incidence of seasonal affective disorder. Therefore, if you experience mild symptoms, getting outdoors and enjoying some physical activity can help overcome the decreased mood. Sometimes more formal psychotherapy or even medication may be necessary if light therapy alone does not work. To prevent the onset of seasonal affective disorder, try to make your environment at home brighter by opening blinds, changing the light bulbs to include the white or blue spectrum, and try to spend some time near the windows. Try to get outside when you can, especially in the mornings. Exercise and other physical activities help reduce symptoms, along with meditation and yoga. This is the conclusion of our 6-part series on mental illness. This is a topic that was requested by multiple viewers, and rightfully so. As we have seen, mental illness is very prevalent in our society and often is not addressed or given the attention it deserves. Many mental health conditions still carry a negative stigma of shame and embarrassment despite the efforts to reverse this misconception. By trying to understand these conditions a bit more, perhaps we can do our small part in getting those who suffer from mental illness the help that they deserve, and do so without a judgment and with the dignity and respect that they deserve. Thank you for joining me on Health Corner, and I look forward to speaking with you again next week on Rudraaya.
My dear viewers, we've introduced for this month a corporate segment. So we will now join our host for the corporate segment, Swapna Chari, for our corporate segment.
Good morning, namaste, welcome to Rudraaya TV program. My name is Swapna Chari and I'm a real estate broker at Home Life Galaxy Real Estate Limited Brokerage. This is the corporate sector for the Rudraaya TV program, and each week we'll be learning here about different topics related to the real estate industry. Hi everyone, welcome to this week's market update. Today we are going to touch upon a very important topic called capital gains tax. A lot of people have been asking us questions as realtors: how much do we pay in terms of capital gain? How do you pay? Where do you pay? When do you pay? So just wanted to answer these questions. You pay capital gains tax only when you are an investor and you have sold your property, which is an investment property. If it's your primary residence, which means you have lived in that house along with your family, you do not pay capital gains tax upon selling it. The way you calculate capital gains tax is if you have made $50,000 as profit upon selling your investment property, you calculate half of it, which is $25,000, and you pay capital gains tax on that 25,000 depending on which tax bracket you belong to. You're a flipper, which means you buy properties on a regular basis, renovate it and sell it for profit, then you pay something called as a business income. The government does not consider this as a capital gains tax because you do this on a regular basis. The best bet for you would be to ask your accountant because they are the right people to tell you how much you will be paying in taxes. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching this week's Corporate Sector on Rudraaya TV. You can reach me at any time regarding real estate matters at 416-888-9492. You can also visit me on my website at www.swapteam.ca, and I also have a Facebook page called Swap Team.
www.swapteam.ca.
If you are looking to buy, sell, rent, or invest in real estate, look no further. Terry Diaram, your #1 sales representative. Terry comes with a wealth of experience and a proven record in providing complete real estate solutions. Terry offers flexible commercial rates for sellers and is committed to providing the highest level of service to his clients. Call Terry now for a free consultation at 416-890-1005 or visit his website at www.royalcanadianrealty.com. Maharudraaya Mandir as well as Rudraaya would like to send birthday greetings to our dear daughter Renisha Sharma as she celebrates her birthday today on Durga Ashtami's day. So Renisha, on behalf of all of us at Maharudraaya Mandir as well as Rudraaya, and of course your father and your sister and your brother and myself, we wish you Mother Durga's choicest blessings on your birthday. May Lord Shiva, Mother Durga and Hanumanji shower their choicest blessings upon you. Enjoy this item.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my darling. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my darling. Happy birthday to you.
Very special birthday greeting goes out to my mother-in-law. She celebrated her birthday this past week. Mami, on behalf of Maharudraaya Mandir and the crew at Rudraaya and all of your children and grandchildren, we wish you a happy, happy birthday. May Mataji shower her choicest blessings upon you for long life, health, and happiness always. Enjoy this item.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my darling. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my darling. Happy birthday to you.
We'd like to say a special thank you to all our sponsors for Rudraaya TV, as well as our executive producer, Gary Khan. My dear viewers, hope to see you this evening at Maharudraaya Mandir, or tomorrow morning, or tomorrow evening. And of course, please remember that next week, Saturday, March 31st, we meet again to celebrate Sri Hanuman Jayanti, where we will be starting puja at 10 a.m. to 12 noon, and the 108 Hanuman Chalisas will be chanted from 12 noon to 5:30 p.m., followed by Katha in the evening. So, my dear viewers, please join us as well for Sri Hanuman Jayanti, which is also falling on a Saturday, one of the most auspicious days for Sri Hanumanji. Until we meet again, have a blessed week. Namaste.
देखो मिलने